Hi, I apologize if this video is awkward because I kind of suck at talking and I'm very socially weird, but my name is Sage. I work at Think Escape Games in Oakland Park, Florida. I've worked there for almost a year now. I think in February I hit a year, and my daily routine for the company is kind of, I guess it's kind of cool because I don't really ever do the same thing twice, if that makes sense. Like, one day I could come in just to run games, reset them, do everything I need to do, and then leave. And the next day I could be just in there to fix something that broke, or the next day I could just be there to do 3D walkthroughs of new room ideas and talk to my boss about like new things to implement and stuff like that. So I think it's really cool to be able to have such like versatility, I guess, in the place that I work, so that it's not, monotonous. My favorite thing to do though, or my favorite thing about my job is, I think, definitely the people, in a way. Both the people that I work with and the people that I see play the games and the different groups that come in. The different groups that come in just because of the fact that like every conversation I have with a group that plays the game is going to be different. Every conversation that I have is unique in its own way and interesting and fun to have, and I like meeting the new people and being able to talk to them, learn different things about different people and like different walks of life and stuff. And I think my favorite thing about the people that I work with is I do genuinely believe, like, I think I have the best boss somebody could ask for ever. And yeah, she's the best, and I work with my best friend, which is great. And I think that like the people that we have working at Think are probably like the best people in my life, which is really cool. I think the question of like something I had to deal with, like a tough situation that got successfully resolved, it's hard to answer, because there's quite a bit of tough things, and like, I guess being so close with the people that I work with often has like tough issues that are more personal than like work. Tough issues happen a lot, but like work tough issues, I think the toughest thing that we deal with is honestly like when something breaks in a room and like there's another room coming in and like immediately after, and we have to run in there, and we all get so stressed, and we all say it's super funny because like something will break on like one of our shifts, we'll call somebody in to like help us like fix it because we're stressing out, and then the other person will come in and it's like fixed in 5 seconds. And I honestly think it's because like our brains aren't thinking clearly because we're stressed. But that actually happened the other day. One of our props broke and like I could not fix it for the life of me at all. And I was freaking out. I called one of my coworkers in and he was able to fix it in like 5 seconds, and that's happened so many times like with one another and stuff like that. But I think like one of my favorite moments working here has definitely been like right now I'm training for a new position, and for that new position I was training and I was supposed to be in there for training that day, and I was being brought around to all the different rooms to see how to fix things when they break, like all the different props in the rooms and stuff, which I think is one of my favorite things in the job, is learning how to fix things when they break, learning how things happen on the back end of things, like how you make different puzzles, how to fix different puzzles, like all the mind power that goes into every game is so cool, and it really draws me into like this field. But aside from that, we just started talking because we were in a room that we're actually going to be redoing next year. So we just started talking for like hours about different ideas that we had, and like what new puzzles we wanted to implement, what we want the room to be. And I think that those conversations are absolutely my favorite moments working there, because you just see everybody's, like, once everybody gets onto a subject and like an idea that we really want to implement, everyone's like eyes light up and we just start going back and forth, and it's just like idea after idea after idea. And I think those moments show us that we like have a really solid idea that we can expand off of, and it just brings, like, I guess the work and like, I guess like it brings the work, for lack of better word, vibe up a lot, and it's just very engrossing and gets everybody, like, at least for me personally, it gets like my spirits up, and it makes me very happy that I work where I work with the people I work with. If I could change something though, I honestly don't think I'd change anything about the job itself. I really do love my job, and I love the people I work with, and if anything, I would change some things that I do personally for the job, just because I always think I can improve and be a better employee. So if I could change something, I think it would be that, because honestly, I really don't think anything needs to be changed about that place. I love it so much. Other than that though, I do play escape games. I thought I played escape rooms a lot. I thought I like was like an escape room like expert, connoisseur, if you will, and then I found out how much escape rooms my boss plays, and then I was like, I'm nowhere near, I'm a beginner. I'm because she has played so many rooms, and watching how many she does and how good she is at it, it's like insane to think that I thought going into this that I played a lot of rooms. My favorite room would probably be I feel like my favorite room is always the last one that I did, but my favorite room right now is the 7th room at Dare to Escape. Even though I'm pretty sure like I need therapy after playing that room, it was still a great experience and a really good room to play in general. And lastly, a shout out to somebody in the company. Definitely my boss. She is one of my favorite people, and I am honestly so grateful that she's in my life, and she really is like one of the, I think this job and like her as my boss as a whole is one of the best things to happen to me in general. Like, she really, like, you can tell she really cares about us and wants us to succeed individually, be it like within the company or out of the company. And she does put her all into everything that she does, and I think she deserves more credit. And I think she deserves more credit for like what she does, and I don't think she knows how much we appreciate her and kind of need her, because she's like a parent sometimes. But yeah, that is my video. Personally, I think that Brian, the person I work with, one of my coworkers, deserves this award a lot more than I do. So I'm hoping he wins it. And, so I'm not putting as much effort into this than I probably should, but I do think he deserves it 100%. Like, I voted for him. But yeah, thank you.